Hello, air signs. Welcome back if you've been to my channel before. Welcome to my channel if this is your first time. I appreciate the views. Please don't forget to hit the like and share and subscribe if you like this. Okay, so this is a reading for post Lionsgate portal on August 8th. That was the peak of it. It ended August 18th. But I wanted to do a reading for everybody to find out just exactly what was activated for the individual signs. Now, what I'm going to do is a quick reading here for the air signs, and then I'm going to move into the individual zodiac signs after that in this same video, okay? So I used the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and this one over here is Messenger Oracle. I was using wisdom for all the other signs, but for some reason I was inspired to use one wisdom of the oracle and one messenger oracle, and these are what came out. We've got By the Book, which is number 11, and we've got We Are All Connected, which is number 49. So for those of you that are interested in numbers, I know I am when I watch a video. 11 is not to be broken down. 49 broken down as a 13. Now, when you put those two together, you've got 1113. I'm not sure if you guys have been seeing 1113 a lot lately, but I'll tell you what, I sure have. And I was seeing it so much that I actually did up a card in my Synchronicity Oracle deck that is numbered 1113. And I asked my guides what 1113 represents. And what I got back was divine guidance as requested. So you are being divinely guided in this reading, and it's because you've requested it, okay? So whatever you've been praying for, meditating on, wanting answers on, likely you're going to get them here, all right? Okay, I'm going to read this from the book for you now. So by the book, card number 11, the essential meanings are abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting cultural or family customs and universal laws. The oracle's message is, the universe works within a structure of divine laws and principles that provides a framework for human experience and evolution. The law of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of thought, the law of compensation, and the law of nature are only a few that are known. These principles create perfect order and operate with a kind of precision beyond human understanding. Even revolution has its place in universal law. Human beings, in turn, have their own laws and customs that vary from culture to culture and family to family. Laws keep social order and govern behavior, reflecting an instinctive understanding that harmony is important. This is a time to learn these laws and conform to them, rather than being the rebel and flouting them. When this card appears, submit to structure and follow the rules, even if they seem to make no sense. Release resistance, for universal laws will correct any disharmony. Open your eyes to those universal laws, and it will be easier to go by the book at this time. So, wow, that's interesting. This is all about, I got to say, it's funny that this is what's coming through for you guys right now, because this has basically brought me to my knees this week, being pushed to really, really let go and let divine step in and control things and shift things and create harmony where there's disharmony, right? But as human beings, this is what we're used to. We're used to being in charge of our own lives, being in charge of direction that we move in, and making things work the way we want them to work. And we're very strongly being guided to follow the universal laws. Number one, the law of attraction. We need to learn to attract to us, not push to have things, because pushing goes away. It pushes away, against, right? Whereas attracting is pulling. You're drawing something to you, and it makes a lot more sense. Okay, so now the next card is, like I said, it's Messenger Oracle, and it's We Are All Connected, number 49. And that is, we are dependent upon others for life. If we destroy the very things upon which we depend, we too shall perish. We are all connected. We're all one. Do harm to the natural world, and you do harm to yourself. You're more than just a part of the human race. You are a child of Gaia. You are brother and sister to all life and living things. Love them as you love yourself. Sustain them as you sustain yourself. Wow, so they both kind of have the same message. It's all about going by the book, following the laws and the rules that govern, but in a spiritual way, not so much in the egotistical human way. Okay, so now we're going to move into each individual sign, and we're going to start with Gemini. Okay, Gemini. We're going to start with a Synchronicity Oracle card from my deck, just as further information for us as to what's been activated during this Lionsgate portal time. Okay, and your card is, oh, wow. You have a long-term relationship. Now, either you're in a long-term relationship and this is about the relationship, or you are about to be in one and that's what's being activated. Following the rules, the laws, and not hurting. We're all connected. We are in a place where we need to be very loving of not just things external to us, but us. Self-love. I had a video that I was inspired to do. I think it was either the beginning of this week or late last week, and it was all on self-love. And that is a must, an absolute must, especially if you want to come into union with that special person, if you're not already there. If you're already there, this is about treating each other with love and kindness and nurturing the relationship and taking care that each is happy and content. Taking care of yourself first is important, of course, because if your cup's empty, you're not able to share with anyone else. Okay, the next deck we're going into is Egyptian Tarot. And your first card out. Oops, I think my deck is upside down. Yes, it is. Hang on. Your first card out is the Four of Wands. There isn't much to see artwork-wise on these Egyptian Tarot cards. So, your next card out is the Eight of Pentacles. And your final card. Ooh, nice. Ten of Cups. That goes very nice with long-term relationship. Or long-term relationship. Wow. Okay, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to grab the Island Time Wellness deck. And we're going to clarify these three cards down here. Okay. Okay, the first clarifier out is not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call or person, boundaries, and still angry. Okay. So that card is perfect with the by the book and the we are all connected and long-term relationships. So for some of you, this is the Four of Wands. So this is all about a union, coming into union with somebody or a reunion, okay? I feel like this is for those of you who are not currently in a partnership, okay? Not a long-term. You have a long-term relationship on its way to you, but you're not communicating. You're not speaking to this person, and you should, because what the by the book and the we are all connected talk about is taking care of each other, not in a way that we're responsible or need to feel responsible for others' lives, but in a way that we are responsible for the energy that we bring into a situation. And if we're at a place where we're angry and we're not dealing with the anger and we're hurt and we're avoiding communication with that special someone, that can be very hurtful to that someone. Now, I'm reading the energy here, okay, Gemini, so this could be reversed, all right? This could be for the cross-watcher, your person that is not talking to you. It goes one of two ways. So your next card out on the Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, wow. Wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. This definitely goes with long-term relationship. And being that it's on the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles is working toward something, but it generally is working in a new direction, moving in a new direction, learning something new, possibly evolving, growth, expansion. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're going back to school. It's just you are growing and moving in a new direction. And possibly as far as communication goes, how to communicate in these situations and the situation that you find yourself in with this person. So your third and final clarifying card, talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hoovering, whatever that means. Okay, I cannot believe these cards. My angels never cease to amaze me with what they give us for information, because every one of these cards goes so well with the three up top. It's perfect. So, if your person is not communicating with you, they are determined to not converse. You will either be divinely guided to reach out and take that first step, make the phone call, send the text, whatever, or that the talking card is letting you know that that awaited message that you've been waiting for is on its way in. They will start communicating. And being that it's with the Ten of Cups, that is emotional fulfillment at its finest. It does not get any better than that. It also speaks of a long-term relationship. It's a 10. It doesn't get any better than that. So you've got a long-term relationship here with somebody, or a long-term relationship coming into you that you're wanting, and you're not even communicating with this person, but they are a very special soulmate to you. You have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups. This is a very deeply connected soulmate. Now, those of you that are in a long-term relationship, start talking. This is somebody that's very important to you in your world. I don't think you want to lose this person. So somebody needs to take that first step and start the conversation. But honestly, it feels more to me like it's most of you are, you know who this person is. You know who I'm talking about while I'm talking. They're always in your head. You can't get them out of your head. You can't get them out of your heart. Maybe you've never even been in a relationship with this person. It's just that you know this is somebody that you want to spend maybe the rest of your life with, or that you want to marry one day. You know, the We Are All Connected card speaks very loudly about this card here. Not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, or person, boundaries, and still angry. So there's some, you know, it's going to be a different story for all of you, but it feels like to me that some of you needed to create a boundary somewhere here. It could be your person, it could be you. But eventually, someone has to make that first move. So, draw it to you, Gemini. Know what you want. Visualize it. Close your eyes and imagine what life would be like with this person. See it and believe that that is how it is and how it's going to be. And then feel it, because the emotion is the magnet that will draw it to you. But going at things by refusing to answer your phone when they call, or not responding to text messages when they send you one, or Messenger, or whatever it is, that's not going to get you anywhere. And that Spirit is guiding you here and telling you that that is not the way to go about this. If you want that long-term relationship with them, you need to do things by the book. That doesn't sound right to me, though. It's more the governing laws of the universe. Use those. And the biggest one in this situation would be the law of attraction. Okay? Okay, that's all I have for you, Gemini. I hope it helped. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. We are now on to Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading post Lionsgate portal to find out what has been activated for you. So if you didn't watch the first part of this video, you might want to go back, because that's where I explain what these two cards are all about, because that is part of your activation. And this is going to be more specific to you, where that was specific to all the air signs. But it's now going to be a part of this reading. So you might want to go back and check that out if you didn't. The first deck I'm going to use to get a card for you is my Synchronicity Oracle deck. And the card you have, oh, nice. 911, big personal transformation. So if you have been seeing 911 lately, that's what it means. If you haven't and you start seeing it after seeing this video, that's what it means for you. You're going through a big personal transformation. It's all about growth and expansion and evolution, okay? So the fact that it's here right now for you tells me that you are being activated in a way that's going to open you up to utilizing the law of attraction a lot more, and also opening up to that love, self-love, love of the planet, love of the people on the planet, just love, period. Because that is all there is love. That's it. That's what it's all about. And love, with love comes contentment, satisfaction, happiness. So this is your activation. You're being transformed and being moved in that direction. The next deck is Egyptian Tarot. Okay, and your first card out is the Two of Pentacles. Not a lot of artwork on these to really pay much attention to, but I like to show it to you anyway. Your second card, ooh, Hierophant, nice. Okay. And your third card, ooh, Queen of Wands. Nice. Okay. Now, I guess we don't have to be over that far. Clarifiers are coming from the Island Time Wellness deck. Okay. And your first card out is Cupid's arrow. It says, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation. Have faith. This Two of Pentacles is all about juggling. And it could be that someone, your person, someone outside of you is doing some juggling. It could be that you're doing the juggling, and it doesn't necessarily have to be as far as love interests go. It could be you're juggling work, you're juggling family, you're juggling pleasure. You know, what I'm hearing is there's not a balance here. But Cupid's arrow showing up with the Two of Pentacles. This is possibly you needing to make room for the love that's coming in, because it's going to be a surprise. Whatever this is, you're going to be surprised by it. And maybe you've got two people in mind, but it might not be either one of those. So by the book is all about utilizing the law of attraction, attracting what it is you want to you. But in doing so, we have to let go of the outcome, a specific outcome. We have to allow the universe to bring to us that which is for our highest good. And it's not always who or what we think it is, okay? So you may have two people that you're juggling in your heart, in your mind, you know, two situations. Try not to be attached to any specific outcome, because it might not be either one of those, okay? But we're going to keep going, so maybe we'll get more information on that. Your next card out. Oh, Gemini got this too, is not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, or person, boundaries, and still angry. This is kind of goes against that card. We are all connected. Because, well, it kind of goes against the by the book situation too, because that's all about law of attraction. It's about following the rules and regulations and the laws of the universe, and not dealing with something while you're hurting or you're angry, and avoiding talking to somebody that you are angry at or hurt by. That is not any way to be, because what happens when you get into those negative emotions like that is you push things away from you that you actually do want. You create resistance. And it's not just in the relationship. You're going to create resistance in every aspect of your life: business, finances, happiness, and the love. So now we're at a place where this is definitely about a possible love partnership here. It might not be anybody you've been in a relationship with. It might be someone that you have been. It might be somebody you're in a relationship with now. You just don't know how to deal with the issues that are going on, right? But the Hierophant is doing what's right, including for you, okay? So if this is about creating boundaries, that's a great thing. We should all have boundaries. That takes self-love, for sure. Knowing your self-worth, loving yourself, that makes it easier to create the necessary boundaries that we need to create. But the anger and the hurt and the ignoring, that, you know, this could be your person, it could be you, Gemini. You're going to have to turn it the way it works for you, because I'm just reading the energies here. But that is not how to fix things. And the Hierophant too can talk about the conforming that we do as human beings. Rather than living our lives from a spiritual standpoint, we tend to stick to the ego standpoint. And the ego's only job is to keep us safe, and it does so based on past experiences and memories. So if you've had hurtful experiences or things that make you angry or frustrated, those types of experiences, your ego is working off of those to protect you and assuming that all of those same types of situations are going to create the same outcome for you. So it will do what it needs to do to stop you from being in those situations. Not always a good thing. Your final clarifying card. Wow. Engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. You know, Gemini, see, I've always said this. Doing the readings like this where you combine all the zodiacs in a group, in the, the air signs, combine them, you are all connected. We are all connected on the planet, but we're even more connected in these kind of like the suits of cards, right? It's the groupings. The air signs are all extremely connected. And I've got to tell you, I just did Gemini, and this is pretty much Gemini's same type of reading. Okay, so the engagement ring on the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands could be your person, but for me, we're trying to find out what's been activated. You are going through a big personal transformation thanks to this Lionsgate portal timeline. And the activation is around your eternal soulmate, by the looks of it to me. You've got Cupid's arrow, you've got the Hierophant, and you've got the Queen of Wands, engagement ring. This Queen of Wands, for me, this is somebody who, she is very sensual, and she is very sexy, and she is very attractive, and she has her stuff together. She knows her self-worth. She has a lot of self-love, and she knows how to place boundaries. She knows how to place them properly so that it's good for her and it's good for the other person. Nobody gets hurt. Nobody gets angry. It's all smooth, right? So what's activated for you is this big personal transformation in moving forward with your eternal soulmate into a committed union by learning these lessons that are here in the cards today, right? It's all about love. Have faith. This is coming. It is happening. It's going to surprise you. It's always going to be a surprise. The universe loves to surprise us. So don't try and figure out who or what's coming, because it's not going to help you. If there's somebody out there that you're not dealing with and has hurt you in the past, or that you're still angry with and you're blocking them, try to get past that, because utilizing the law of attraction, those kinds of feelings, they're going to cause resistance and block any relationship from coming in. And it looks to me like this one that's coming in is your eternal soulmate, and you are going to end up marrying this person, and it's going to work out. It's going to be perfect, and you are so connected with this person. This is somebody that you feel totally connected with, okay, or will feel totally connected with. Okay, that's all I have for you, Aquarius. I hope it helped. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. We're now moving into Libra. Hello, Libra. Welcome to your What's Been Activated post Lionsgate portal. What's Been Activated reading. This is specific to Libras, okay? So if you didn't watch the first part of the video and find out what's going on with these two cards, you might want to go back to the beginning, because these are going to be a part of this whole thing for you here too. Okay, we're going to start out with my Synchronicity Oracle deck to get a card for you. And the card you have is Wait for the Right Time. So whatever it is that you're wanting to do, or wanting to have happen or movement forward in a situation, you are being asked to wait for the right time. You will be divinely guided to make that move, because these two cards here, by the book and we are all connected, talk very strongly about the spiritual side of the planet and the people on it, and as well the law of attraction, the laws that govern the universe, okay? And one of them being the law of attraction. So timing is everything on the spiritual side, everything. And you're being asked to wait for the right time, okay? Hopefully, we'll get some more information on the timing down here. I don't generally do timing, but that doesn't mean we're not going to get something that gives us a little bit of an idea on timing here. Okay. So the first card you have here is Ten of Wands. Okay, this would be why you're waiting for the right time. This is all about burdens, and it's a 10. So you are about to set down a burden, or the person that is on your mind, the person that, you know, you keep thinking about, that you are wanting in your life, they need to set down a burden. They're going through an expansion or a growth, spiritual growth, and they're setting down a burden, okay? The next card out, Nine of Wands. This is all about you've worked so hard for so long to bring this to fruition, and it hasn't happened yet, and you just kind of reach that place of, oh my God, I'm so tired, I'm exhausted, I don't think I can go another round with this person. But that card says you do have it in you. You have the strength, you have the ability to go that last round, because there's one round. And Spirit is asking you to persevere. Keep going. This is almost here. You only need to get, see, now you've got the Ten of Wands here, and then you've got the 9. So you are there. You might be feeling exhausted, but you're there. You're just waiting. You're just waiting for the right time. This is all worked out for you already. You just need to wait for the right timing, whatever that means. But this next step that you're going to be guided to take is the final step to fulfillment. It will happen. Your next and final card out, Five of Cups. Let go of the regrets. Let go of you know, wishing things had been different in the past. Thinking about things you've said or done, or your person is doing this, and that's waiting for the right time. If your person is stuck in regrets from the past, or things they've said or done to you in the past, you can't come together till that's healed, okay? So maybe that's what we're waiting for, is either you or this person to get to that place where they're able to let go of the regrets of possibly hurting this person. Right? Okay, so we're going to clarify these cards with Island Time Wellness. I'm going to give you 2 cards on this Ten of Wands, because when I cut the cards, I made the cut. I always take the middle pile of cards. And when I cut, the middle pile dropped. But as I was moving the rest of the deck over to the third area, you know, the right-hand side, another card dropped out at the very last minute. It didn't hit the second pile, or the center pile, but I'm going to take it because I think it's probably a card that we need to use. So the actual first card is the Runner. And it says, runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. So this is what you're waiting on. This is that burden. Either you're doing the running from your person or your person is. I'm doing a reading for you, Libra. So I'm going to read the energies for you. If it's not you, it's your person, then you make that flip, okay? But it feels to me like you've been doing the running. And maybe it's because it felt codependent or toxic to some degree to you. So you had a real fear, or have a real fear of intimacy with this person, and you listen to the ego. And like I said to, I think it was Aquarius, the only job your ego has is to keep you safe. And it does so by way of utilizing past experiences. So where love is concerned, or relationships, romantic relationships are concerned, your ego is going to look to your past and see, with this particular person, how it's played out, with other romantic partners, how it played out. Did you get hurt? Did you get angry, frustrated? Did it cause you negativity? Because if so, your ego is what's pushing you to run. It's what's pushing you to fear intimacy, because obviously at this point in time, if you're single, all the other intimate relationships you've had have turned out not so great because you're not in them anymore. So your ego is trying to protect you from any further heartache and heartbreak. This is a time with by the book and we are all connected, being the cards up top. The Spirit is trying to let you know that this is a point in time where you need to let go of the conformity of your human self and utilizing your ego to move forward. It's now time for you to utilize your inner guidance system. Move spiritually through life rather than egoically, okay? It's not going to be doing you any favors, and that's why you're running. It's why you're running, okay? But you have a very connected relationship coming in. You are very connected to this person, whoever this is. You know who it is. They're always on your mind. They're in your heart. They hold the key to your heart, and you definitely hold the key to theirs, okay? Next card out is, oh my God, Aquarius got this too. I'm telling you, you air signs, you are all on your way to a very loving, committed, long-term relationship. It says engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. This is where you're headed. This is where you're headed. Put down the burden of regretting things you've said and done. I'm sorry, this is supposed to go with this one. There was two cards here, okay? So let's do it this way. This was the card that fell out at the very last minute, and I felt inspired to take it, even though I normally just take one. So you're running because you have a fear of intimacy. I feel like what this is telling me now is that you're burdened because you know this person is somebody that you're going to spend the rest of your life with. You know this is someone that you're likely going to marry, or you want to marry, but you have that deep-rooted fear of intimacy and fear of being hurt. And possibly this person has hurt you in the past and you've hurt them, and there are regrets, but that's got to be let go of. That's a heavy weight. 9 of Wands, what have we got? The Sword and the Rose. It says clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. This is somebody that I feel like you do have a lot of feelings for. You love this person deeply and you want to protect them. You do want to be with them. It's just the fear. First thing you need to do. This is what's been activated for you so far, Libra, okay? You getting yourself to that place where you're no longer running from the intimacy. You no longer fear it. You're going to let go of your ego. You are being opened up to utilize your inner guidance system and follow your spirit's guidance. Now, your final clarification card, Axe. And it says breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Oh boy. Okay, so Here's more of an answer in what this burden is, what you need to let go of in order to persevere and move forward. But I want you to understand too that with the Nine of Wands, it's not just about persevering and moving toward this person. It's about persevering in letting go of this burden that you've been carrying. Fear that it's going to cause you hurt. You've got to stop that pattern. I feel like you're not even communicating with this person right now. This is a divinely guided partnership. There's nothing to fear. There was work to do. I'm sure there was work to do. And that's why there was things that were said and done that you regret, that they probably regret. And yes, the fear is there from past situations as well as past situations with this person. You know, you're being evolved and you're being guided to set that burden down. Keep moving forward, working through the shadows, working through the dark sides, the things that keep bubbling up to the surface that are making you feel fearful. What Spirit is saying here is that your ego is steering you down the wrong road. This is going to take you to a very, very beautiful, beautiful place. I want to get another card for you, Libra. I feel like we need another card here. What do I want to use? I think I want to get a motivation manifesto card for you, just as a little bit of guidance from Spirit. Okay. Okay. Life can lose its vibrant aura and charm if we do not bend the energy of our minds toward positive engagement and appreciation. Yes, because where you're focusing your energy is towards fear. I'm going to get one more card here. We're going to get one from my Just Ask Oracle deck. What else does Spirit have for advice for Libra? Okay. Manifest what you want now. That is all about by the book, because by the book is about the law of attraction and the laws that govern the universe. And the law of attraction is one of the biggest ones in our lives. So Spirit would like you to set down this heavy burden, the fear of intimacy, and you feeling like you're going to be abandoned. That fear, because this is all going to work out very beautifully. So if Libra takes the advice of Spirit, what would the outcome be between Libra and their person? One more card, Libra. Oh my God. Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting. Hesitation. Have faith, because if you take Spirit's advice here, love is coming in. This is a good thing. This is your eternal soulmate, Libra. This was a really good reading for you, Libra. That is all I've got. I hope it helped. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.